Create planning time boxes and milestones in Rally. Release planning is a collaborative effort where Scrum Masters, project owners, delivery teams, and stakeholders come together to create a plan for the midterm planning time box. Everyone involved in release planning has a different role. Scrum Masters support the teams, act as facilitators, and help the team remove obstacles as they arise. Product owners prioritize and present the product backlog to meeting attendees. Delivery teams provide insights about technical feasibility, dependencies, and effort required to do the work. Stakeholders act as trusted advisors as decisions are made around the release plan. In preparation for release planning, each team plans the possible work that can be accomplished in the release time box. To assist with this task, administer the release time box for each affected team in advance. If possible, do not overlap releases for teams planning together. Subscription administrators and workspace administrators can manage time boxes. Other users with the Timebox Administrator permission enabled can create, update, or delete release or iteration time boxes. The Restrict Timebox Management feature provides greater control over the cadence, synchronization, periodic cross-domain planning, and roll-up reporting for your organization by restricting the number of users that have permission to edit the details of time boxes. By default, the Restrict Timebox Management feature is not enabled. To allow specific project administrators or editors to edit time boxes, you must explicitly add the Timebox admin to their profile. Now let's go over how to add and edit release time boxes. From the Plan tab, select Time Boxes. To add a new release or edit existing releases, select Releases from the Timebox dropdown. If you are adding a release, make sure that your product or team scope is set to the highest applicable spot in the hierarchy. By selecting Add New, you will see a Quick Create field already open at the top of the release list. Add the name, start date, end date, and state here. If you would like to add more details, select the Create with Details button. Notice that there is a pre-checked Cascade option at the bottom of the screen. This makes it easy to support release planning for multiple teams. If the box is checked, then Rally will automatically update the name and dates for all matching time boxes in child projects. To change your release, select the information icon next to your desired release. To delete a release, select Delete from the Actions menu within the detail editor of a release. For safety reasons, deleting a release for a parent project or team does not automatically delete releases for child projects or teams. Repeat the delete process to delete additional releases. Note that when you are building a capacity plan, the release time box is what you select to set the duration of the plan. Now you can see how to easily create, edit, and delete release time boxes. Next, we will go over how to administer iterations. Teams use iterations to block and tackle their work plan and deliver value in shorter intervals for fast feedback. Usually, iterations or sprints are 2 weeks long, but program managers, release train engineers, and Scrum Masters don't do this administration themselves. The individuals in these roles can tell you how iterations should be administered for their teams. Although not as important as it is for release planning, aligning iteration time boxes across teams that are planning together keeps views of child team projects aligned. From the Timebox dropdown on the Timeboxes page, select Iterations. By selecting Add New, you will see the Quick Create field. Add the name and start and end dates here. If you would like to add more details, select the Create with Details button. As with releases, the name and dates for matching time boxes will be updated. This is checked by default. To edit an iteration, select the icon next to your desired iteration. This will open the detail editor. To delete an iteration, choose Delete from the Actions menu. You must remove specific iterations project by project. Use the filters to narrow down your list. Now you have learned how to create, edit, and delete iteration time boxes. Next, we will go over how to administer milestones. Milestones are target dates for events that are important to the business. Use milestones rather than tags to associate work items and portfolio items with discrete dates. Unlike tags, Rally recognizes milestones as dates. Tags are strings and cannot be used in certain views like timelines. From the Timeboxes dropdown, select Milestones. Create, filter, edit, and delete milestones in the same way that you did for releases and iterations. To see milestone details, select the milestone ID. To see the scheduled work items that are using this milestone, select the Artifacts tab. There are some charts available to measure progress towards completing work by the milestone. Choose options for each type of chart by opening and selecting the drop-down list for each type of chart. Rally also keeps track of revisions. Select the Revision History tab to view these. Now you understand how to create planning timeboxes and milestones in Rally. For more information about Rally and Agile practices, check out our blog and community. Like this video and subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss new content as it's added.